We got to the ballpark about an hour and a half early so we could get in line here for Austin Riley Realtree Bobblehead Night. So we're standing in line here with these nice folks. There they are. Hand them out. Once you get into the gate, there you go. You get a bobblehead. That's what it looks like right there. Not too shabby. You get a bobblehead. You get a bobblehead. You get a bobblehead. We'll make our usual first stop in here and see what new merch they got in. I know last time we said we were going to get some product, and we did not. So this time I made sure I would pick up something. So grab this for you guys. Not too shabby. And then I always keep saying I'm going to get a team set, and they're now in. So we grabbed one of those. Got some other cool stuff there. We got in with an early crowd, so there wasn't a lot of people in here yet. We got in 15 minutes early on Bobblehead Day for being a season ticket holder. So that was pretty cool. They got the C over there that everybody keeps dropping baseballs into. The Clingstones asked you to do that to help decorate that. And these are going to be our lineups for the day. We got Mejia on the mound. This is going to be a doubleheader today because last night's game was rained out. So we're going to get 2 7-inning ball games in here, but this video is only going to cover the first game. Time for our ceremonial first pitch, and that's way better than I could have done. It was back in bicep day. I told you guys to meet me down there an hour before breakfast, but none of y'all wanted to come down there. So now you see. Here come the Clingstones to take the field to start off the first inning of this first game of the doubleheader. They had a couple Little League kids out there to join them on the field for the national anthem. So I'm sure the kids were happy to be out there and had a good old time. And even the lookouts decided that they wanted to see the kids out there having a good old time too. Or they just all come out for the national anthem, whatever you want to call it. Mejia warming up here, bring a little bit of gas. Looking good to start the game. Arroyo leading off for the lookout. Strike one. Arroyo hitting 286 on the season. Trying to squeak one past Exposito there. Makes the diving catch and gets him at first. Balcazar up the bat here with a grounder to third. And they got him. Makes it 2 up, 2 down to start the first inning. Roger says enough of that and hits a little seeing eye single here in between first and second for the first hit of the game. You guys know me. I love the art of the stolen base, and I kept hoping we were going to get a steal right there, man. He got a good jump. He definitely had a good jump, and they were keeping an eye on him and decided, hey, you know what? We're throwing over. And personally, it was close. Really close. Did they get him? Called him safe, but at least right here it gave him a little hesitation on that jump, so might have helped a little bit. Doesn't matter anyway. Mejia struck out Collier here to end the inning. Quintero leading off here and playing left field for the Clingstones tonight against Wildman. He gets strike one right there. And then it looks like he wants absolutely nothing to do with Quintero as he goes ball one, ball two, a ball three, and hey, just for good measure, ball four, take your base. McCabe up the bat. Fouls that one off, but Quintero's got quite the lead over there. I fully expect him to go. And there he goes. He's going, and not even a throw. So with first base open, they go ahead and walk McCabe. And that now gets a little rally going with runners on first and second. And Workinger up, and oh, that's going to be a grounder to short and the old 6-4-3 double play. But it does move Quintero over to third. I do love the effort here by Burns with a pump fake, but third base ain't nowhere near to cover. And Compton strikes out to end the inning. Allen to lead up the second here, and this is a great effort by Bunnell to try to get the ball in. Oh man, that was close, but no throw. Not able to make a throw on that. I mean, they're giving Allen a lot of lead down here at first base. I'm surprised he didn't go there. They let him out there a pretty good distance, and this time they wanted to check on him, make sure, hey buddy, you got to keep it a little bit closer over here. I mean, it does just feel like he's itching to go over here, so I don't blame him for throwing over. In fact, they're going to do it again right here and throw another one over there. And, you know, not too close, but they're giving him a lot of room to go. And they've already thrown over twice, and there he goes. Strikeout. Out. They actually called him safe too, but, I mean, it looked like they got him on the hindquarters right here. Like, right there. They got him right there. Oh, come on. That's out. You got to call that. O'Donnell moves Allen over to third here on the grounder to first. That gets one over for the big fella, Ruben Ibarra. 6'3", 290 pounds of just man. But he pops out a second here for the second out, what really should be the third out if we would have called Allen out at second. But, oh, man, now see, that makes it hurt. Way to make it hurt. And so Burns coming through with a double here. and that's going to bring in Allen, and that puts the Lookouts up 1-0. Luckily, Patelli will end the inning here for the Lookouts with a fly out to center field, and that'll give them 1-0 Lookouts to go into the bottom of the second. But Exposito strikes out swinging. It's going to bring us to Cal Conley, fan favorite, who flies out to center field. That's going to be 2 out in the inning, which will lead us to Bunnell, our third baseman. And maybe Blue, if you could just tell me where that one was at. Like, I just want to know where it was at. This half inning defensively is going to be our Drew Compton inning with the 3 unassisted right here. We're going to follow that up with a little line drive to the first baseman. That's 2 outs for Compton. And then just for good measure, that's going to be a grounder to first. And, don't be selfish. Just go ahead and pitch it over to him. We got Shockley, the catcher, coming up here to get the team going with their first hit of the game. Little slap single between first and second there. We've seen a couple of those. Kilpatrick's foul ball popped off that wall with some authority right there. There's a pass ball. Go, 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 go. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have got to go too fast. Kilpatrick would strike out looking, and we're back to the top of the order here with a grounder to first, which at least will move the runner over to third, but that is 2 outs. David McCabe up and providing the fans a little bit of a breeze at the Warren Ballpark today, and that'll end the inning. This inning, Mejia just figures, anything Compton can do, I can do better. Strikeout number 1. Strikeout number 2. And can this be the Mejia inning with 3 straight strikeouts? Yes, it can. That's 3 up, 3 down. And we're off in the hot dog race. Get him, hot dog. Hot dog off to an early lead. Ketchup trying to turn into another gear here. Oh, he's down. Ketchup's down. Mustard almost went down behind him. But Hot Dog is going to pull away and be your winner, followed by Mustard and Ketchup. Workinger is channeling his inner Ketchup here and sitting down. We're going to have a grounder to first here by Compton. And then we are going to have Exposito up to end the inning with a little pop out to second. The big fella up again with a grounder to short. Oh, Connolly makes a dive but doesn't quite get to the ball. That's going to put Ibarra on first base to lead off the inning. And the big fella's aboard. I have zero concern he's going here, but he does look pretty big on the base pass. And that's going to be a nice play by Mejia. You got plenty of time at second, plenty of time. And got him at first. That's going to be a double play. Patelli will slap one over second here. We've got a leaping attempt, but not quite tall enough, and that's going to be a 2-out single for Patelli. This one was close, but Mejia's got a really nice pickoff move. He's been getting a lot of people barely getting back, but Patelli did get back in there just by the skin of his teeth, but he got back. But Arroyo would make him pay right here with this shot into the gap. With that speed, that's going to be 3. That's going to be 3, and that's going to score Patelli. We're going to throw our helmet off. Throw our other helmet off. Just everybody tossing helmets, show off that speed. Grounder to third here is going to go ahead and end the inning, and it's going to put the Lookouts up 2-0. I appreciate the effort, but that's going to be 1 out. Then Bunnell is going to ground out to first, and Shockley is going to fly out to center. Ball 4. Ball 8. This is a nice little sacrifice here by Allen to get the runners over to second and third. Give himself up in the process, but they'll take it. And thanks to Allen driving over, O'Donnell hits a double into the gap, and that's going to score both runners. It's going to put O'Donnell at second base, and that's going to put the Lookouts up 4-0. And that's going to end Mejia's day. He ended up being 5 1/3 innings pitched with 7 hits, 2 walks, 4 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts. Not quite the day you were hoping for the 9-1 Mejia, but not a terrible day either. We'll take it. We bring in a Beta here to face Ibarra, and he hits a deep fly ball to center field. That Kilpatrick, I guess he thought there were 2 outs here because he just kind of casually catches the fly ball and then realizes, oh, no, wait, there's a runner tagging to go to third. Luckily, that was it because a Beta would strike out Burns here to end the inning. Boom. Kilpatrick doing what ball players do best and making up for their mistake, and he slaps a little single here to center field. Attaboy, pick it up. Kilpatrick is about to be going here. There he goes, but Quintero hits a little double into the gap and right, and Kilpatrick slid into second, so only made it over to third, but that ends up runners at second and third with no outs. Got a little rally for McCabe. Oh, it is a line out to first. Man. Workinger, let's see if we can get that bat going, and boom! Right off the glove. Nice play. That's going to score 1. We're going to have runners on the corners. I'm just nervous because my old man is here. And what's going on, man? You breathing on the wrong eyelid? Hey, blue's coming. Bring it up. I'll talk to you guys later. Candlesticks. Compton with a solid fly ball to left. That may be deep enough, especially with Quintero's speed. Here comes the throw to the plate. Quintero hustling down the line. Throws up the line. Run scores. It's 4-2. Lookouts. Exposito slaps a single here. We're going to have runners on first and second. The rally keeps on going. This is that go out there and kill some time while we get the bullpen up, because that happened all really quickly. Let's see if we can get some guys up out here and give them a little bit of time. Maybe talk about the weather. How's the cheesesteaks around town? Something like that. But Wyman fires a little more in the tank and strikes out Conley here to end the inning. Patelli grounds out to second. Arroyo flies out to center, and Balcazar strikes out to end the inning. A little bit of hope came out with a rainbow, but Bunnell would strike out, and then Shockley would walk here with one out in the first. Kilpatrick coming through again right here, slapping a single to right, and that would move Shockley to second, so you got runners on first and second, one out. Rainbow still out, a little bit of hope still there for the Clingstones. We got the war chant going on there, and somebody hollering out here for David McCabe in the on-deck circle. We've got Quintero up the bat, and he will fly out to right field. That's going to be 2 outs with runners on first and second. With McCabe up to bat, and he's going to slap a single here into the corner, and that is going to score Shockley, and it's going to move Kilpatrick over to third. Got runners on the corner, but 2 outs now. The last hope for the Clingstones is going to be Workinger, the guy you want up, and they thought they got him there. Pitcher's walking off, catcher's walking off, but they did get him here on a little fly out to right, and that's going to end your ball game, the first game of the day. So that's going to wrap us up. The final score is going to be 4-3 Lookouts, despite the comeback attempt there by the Clingstones in the last couple innings. Your player of the game is probably going to be Zach Wildman. He's the starting pitcher for the Lookouts. He went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, had 2 walks, and he struck out 7. Offensively, I'd probably say that it was O'Donnell for them. I think he was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. But, hey, all in all, it was a pretty good ball game, and we're going to go ahead and get set up and get ready for game 2. Here we go.